Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I am Richard Neal. This is Random Street Theater, and yes, of course, there is a quarantine. My entire state of California is under quarantine, and I am considered essential personnel at my work, so I do have to go to work. But I am still here to review a few movies for you, and one movie you don't have to leave your house for. I believe you could rent this for about $3 up on Amazon. Is the 2020 release of Alien Outbreak. This is an English horror film, very much self-explanatory. It follows a police officer played by Catherine Drake, who is pretty much an unknown actress. She's been in a few films. She's something of an English scream queen, and she plays a police officer who responds to a bizarre suicide call. And then as aliens begin to move through her community, all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Now, you guys know I absolutely love movie cheese. And this is a movie full of movie cheese. It is shot as if somebody is trying to figure out how to become a movie maker. And they do have a few shots in there that show you that they clearly understand that Catherine Drake has a nice heinie. And, you know, it's indeed a nice heinie, but you're not showing off the heinie properly. There's no nudity in this movie, but, you know, appreciating this woman's heinie, of course, invests you more in the character. And this is probably the biggest problem with this film, is you don't get a sense of urgency, and you're not highly invested in the characters as you move through this, you know, dodge and fight scenario, okay? You know, and it's like the aliens are... What you initially see of them and their technology is pretty well done and fairly interesting, and then what you see a little later on gets a little hokey and weird. And, you know, you can forgive that, but the sound in this movie is very poorly done, I think. You know, the gunshots are just non-resonating, and they don't sound like gunshots. I'm pretty sure they're taken from actual gunshots, but they don't have the depth of field that they should for you to actually feel like they're there. I mean, it almost feels like the human beings just don't exist, and that they're sort of laid on top of a world with these aliens in them. So again, this was a direct-to-DVD and done on a low budget with very little time, looks like. I mean, this is a put on your watch list only if you're bored. And I mean, look, guys, a lot of people are bored right now. People are sitting around and going, you know, what do I do with my time? So this may be the answer to that. You could go and watch this movie and have something to do with your time. But if you're not into that, this film is not going to tickle that bone. So like I say, I enjoyed watching it because I like these kind of movies. If you like science fiction horror movies with reasonably realistic bloodshed, that's fine. But again, it would have been a much better movie if they had gotten a few more appreciative shots of that heinie. I mean, you know, really. So like I say, put it on your only if you're bored list. Anyway, just my opinion. I'm Richard. See you folks later.
Hello there. This is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy, and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company 4Ocean. Once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for 2 pounds, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man. And you lucky dog, you could make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.